USA Cares was created to help bear the financial burdens created by service in the military. Specifically, USA Cares assists post 9/11 service members, veterans, and their families when they encounter a short term financial bump in the road that's beyond their ability to overcome. For example, an unforeseen delay in pay can cause financial hardships such as missed car payments or late rent. USA Cares seeks to resolve those problems with grants, not loans. We pay the service provider to whom the soldier has a financial obligation. USA Cares is a gap filler. In other words, we don't seek to replicate benefits already provided by the government. However, we do supplement them during those times when their support is delayed, denied, or doesn't programmatically exist. The need for this type of organization is long-standing because there are always shortfalls in either the extent or the execution of government programs, even those that exist with the best of intentions. Two key factors have influenced our mission and evolving activities. First, the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan have lasted far longer than anyone could have anticipated. And second, the National Guard reserves have played a significant role in filling the ranks of deployed troops, putting unusual pressures on these citizen soldiers. Our short-term objective is to continue to meet the emergency needs of our nation's service members. This effort is influenced by the large number of troops returning home with accompanying needs and issues amidst a struggling economy and high unemployment rates. For example, Iraq and Afghanistan female veteran unemployment doubled between 2010 and 2011. Mid to long term, we expect cuts in defense spending that will impact personnel and support services significantly. The private sector will be stretched to fill in the gaps, especially if the economy continues to drag. Additionally, USA Cares has begun to operate its programs in a more holistic manner, matching the needs of our clients. For example, half of our weekly grants go towards some form of housing support, like rent or foreclosure prevention. A particularly pervasive cause of this need is unemployment. Also, we've found in our post-traumatic stress disorder program that over 90% of those we assist are unemployed even before they attend residential rehabilitation. So the housing, employment, and often mental health issues come together to create a combination of needs that far exceed what we've done in the past, such as making a car payment. A key and enduring facet of our operations is our lack of bureaucracy and the speed with which we meet urgent needs. We can stop a power shutoff the same day we're called by a military family. Our paperless assistance operation allows us to efficiently focus on the needs of the client and not waste time pushing paper. We focus on eliminating barriers. Our Warrior Treatment Today program removes the financial barriers many veterans face when directed to VA residential rehab programs that are 2 months long and out of their reach financially. USA Cares pays their essential bills while they're in VA facilities across the nation. Inability to afford the first month's child care may be a barrier to employment for a spouse. Our Jobs for Vets program pays that first month's expense and startup fees for qualified spouses. Inordinate delays in receiving payments such as disability from the government create financial hardships. USA Cares helps remove those barriers with targeted grants. We strive to not only fill in the gaps, but also do so in ways that are most effective and use common sense. That often makes USA Cares programs somewhat unique. The Warrior Treatment Today program is a one-of-a-kind program that has helped hundreds of veterans access their PTSD rehab benefits. Similarly, the Child Care Grant is unique among the many veteran employment programs in existence. With our 9 years of dealing with financial and other military service-related issues for tens of thousands of service members, USA Cares is well positioned to continue to meet those unique needs experienced by the 1% of society who serve in the nation's armed forces. We're an internet-based charity. Military personnel and their families can ask for help online from anywhere in the world. We triage all requests for two reasons. One, we want the most urgent needs to be addressed immediately. And two, for those applicants where a different solution is best, we respond by directing them to the organization with the best services for their needs. All of our assistance clients have a case manager who works directly with that family. Often, the personal interchanges uncover additional problems and issues that need to be addressed. USA Cares is very non-bureaucratic. While ensuring due diligence with regard to donor dollars, we don't require a lengthy paper trail with multiple forms and weeks of waiting. The small amount of paperwork that is required is either uploaded on the internet or faxed directly to the case manager. We don't take federal grant money. This allows us to serve our unique client population in the way that works most effectively for them. We collaborate with other effective charities who serve the military to force multiply donor dollars. Sometimes a need will be greater than any one charity can handle. In that case, we join forces with partners to support that deserving service member. We use a virtual committee of local and national citizens who review each assistance award for appropriateness and consistency. All our support is in the form of grants, not loans. We believe loans just add another layer of burden to the military family and create significant administration in keeping up with the payments. USA Cares maintains records of every individual request for assistance and the particular details involving the type and amount of help. Our extensive database allows us to determine a variety of trends useful to directing our future efforts. One factor that USA Cares closely tracks is the amount of external support we get. In 2011, over $125,000 worth of additional assistance was acquired by staff. Annual goals in this area are set and usually exceeded. A key metric is outreach. How many of our potential post-9/11 population know of USA Cares? While difficult to measure, one tool is the number of assistance requests received each year. This number continues to increase with a jump of over 20% in the last couple of years combined. Total amount of assistance granted is a key metric that's analyzed by program, by year, and then compared to budget goals. Follow-up with clients who've been assisted, particularly those in our jobs or PTSD programs, is essential for validation of our processes. This is done on a regular basis. USA Cares gives grants, not loans, to its assistance clients. USA Cares will provide financial assistance towards acquiring a job. We neither receive nor solicit federal money. However, USA Cares does work with federal agencies to support soldiers, veterans, and their families. We also use a virtual committee to validate and approve all grant awards. USA Cares is located in Radcliffe, Kentucky, a little-known place not heavily influenced by the politics of larger cities. We have responded to over 34,000 requests for assistance from military personnel and their families. USA Cares has dispensed over $8.4 million in direct grant support since 2003. USA Cares has received numerous accolades and certifications from GuideStar, the Better Business Bureau, Charity Navigator, and we've received several Newman Awards. Our major accomplishments happen one family at a time. Whether we help a family move to a new job, give assistance for a wounded soldier, provide support after a Fort Hood-type tragedy, or just keep the lights on and food on the table for our military and veterans, USA Cares counts each time we make a difference as a major accomplishment. Often military clients will tell us, USA Cares helped when no one else would. A primary challenge is the unpredictable nature of military employment and the resulting demands faced by personnel and their families. USA Cares meets this challenge by promoting aggressive outreach to posts and units, as well as constantly seeking resources to meet uncertain levels of need. A second challenge is the equally unpredictable levels of federal funding for military programs, especially those affecting pay and family support. These change annually. The small percentage of Americans who serve in the military, which is less than 1%, means that fewer citizens realize the stresses of military service. The number of government officials and legislators who have served is the lowest in history. Thus, awareness by the public of the needs of service members is low, even though the public holds the military in very high regard. We'd dramatically increase our post-traumatic stress disorder program. Our goal is to increase the number of people served, develop new locations, and boost our outreach efforts. Second, we'd significantly increase our Jobs for Vets program in terms of outreach to unemployed veterans, as well as provide increased assistance for training and education needed for them to acquire skills and jobs. Additional resources would allow USA Cares to increase our efforts of outreach through the social media and other means to ensure the maximum number of military families know about our services. This has to be sustainable given the rotational nature of the military force. With increased demand, USA Cares would expand its excellent case management function to serve more military. Not enough is being done regarding support for those who've experienced MST, which is military sexual trauma. USA Cares would like to expand its Warrior Treatment Today program to better address this sensitive issue. Too many military and veteran homes are at risk of foreclosure. More resources would allow USA Cares to keep military families in their own homes where they belong.